Beautiful Geminis, welcome back to the channel, Gemini. Thank you for joining me here. Let's get you some messages from, I think, your ancestors. What they want you to know. Gemini, straightforward. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a different in a new way or learning something totally new. It's an opportunity to expand your mind. Soul's solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. It's a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. Have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you? Something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself permission to have fun. That's what they want you to know. That's what your ancestors, the spirit world, wants you to know. When is the last time you just did something for fun? You're analyzing something and you have an analytical mind, but you also have to make time for you. And you've got to learn to start having fun. Just something silly, something. Just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We're made up of the divine source, your loved ones, your friends, your guides, your angels, helpers, who are all waiting to assist you. We're your spiritual team. All of you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Yep. The cosmos are speaking here. Something just keeps repeating itself. So you may have to do something in a different way. If you keep repeating cycles, you're going to have to learn to do something in a different way. And it could be you need to have more fun. You got to make time for you. There is always hope. Okay? So maybe it's your mind. Maybe it's your mind being analytical. Okay? Don't outthink yourself. uh, Always strategizing here. Ask for help. It's telling you to surrender to change. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you have sown. You could be self-sabotaging yourself. The Ice Queen. That analytical mind. Always strategizing. Something when you sleep, when you're at rest, you could always be thinking. I don't know. Let's go, Gemini. At sleep. Always analyzing, stressing out about something. What's going on? Could be worried, could be stressed. Embrace some sort of change. Something is overwhelming. Something is a heavy burden. There could be a lot of instability. Okay, what is going on? It could be about go out and have some fun. It could simply be that you need to just have more fun. You could be dealing with a lot of trouble sleeping, a lot of worries, a lot of stresses, a lot of sleepless nights. I don't know. You could be worrying about someone else, okay? You could be worrying about your relationship, worrying about other people. It's making, it's, you could be worrying about someone else. Uh, it's like you're overanalyzing something. This is dreaming, dreaming, dreaming. I don't know, there's always hope. There is always hope. Hope for. Don't be so analytical. You could be dissecting something or picking something apart. Someone around you is. Someone around you could be overanalyzing a situation, being overly analytical, overly um, analyzing something or someone to death. And it's like, I don't trust this one. Oh, I don't trust that one. I don't trust this one. I don't trust that one. There's always hope here. What's going on? And this could also be a suspicious mind. Someone overanalyzing, being overly suspicious. I don't know. It's like somebody could be self-sabotaging. I'm just going to put it out there by being overly analytical, overly overanalyzing people, places, or things, or all the above. It's like somebody just needs to have fun. They're always sitting here. There's always a reason to hope. Somebody could be like, I don't have any reason to be happy. I don't have any reason to hope. There is always a reason to be hopeful. There is always a reason to be looking at the brighter side of things. Somebody could be self-sabotaging themselves, and it doesn't even have to be you, Gemini. If it is you, you're going to know it. However, it could be someone around you who is self-sabotaging by being too critical, being over analytical, analyzing everybody's past, analyzing people's relationships, analyzing this, analyzing that. They're driving themselves crazy. This is self sabotage. And then they sit there and they wonder, well, how come, how come, I don't know. Relationships are just mere images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different scenarios and people around you. Every relationship is an opportunity for growth. So it's like we can't complain when we get ourselves involved in situations that don't turn out in our favor because it's mirroring our own life. It's like if you go around analyzing others, others are going to analyze you. If you go around saying, this will never happen for me, that'll never happen for me, that's what you're going to get. If you say, oh, it's always everybody else, there's always somebody here to destroy my happiness. Someone is always destroying my happiness. That's a mirror. It could be that someone is destroying their own happiness. There could be a family tower just because somebody needs to relearn something. Like a tragedy quite often will trigger people into figuring out what is real, what's important, and what isn't important. Nothing does that more than a tragedy or a travesty. So it's like it is time for self evaluation. It is time to go within and figure out why someone's life is a disaster. Because I'm telling you, it's like every person in our life is here to teach us something or we can learn from. And it's like someone just has to ask the universe for help. That's what they gotta do. They've, sometimes when someone hits rock bottom here is when the real life starts to happen. Maybe somebody had to learn by hitting rock bottom. I don't know. But when you do hit rock bottom, you sure start looking around at people in a different way. You do. You you learn to value what's really important and you learn soul growth. Like, you learn what's really important in life. You learn what's to be treasured in life and what's unimportant and why I didn't have to worry and why was I saying all these things? How come I said all these things when it didn't even matter? Like, how did I get so upset about this? Or how did I resort to this or that when it all just didn't even matter? Like, we can't blame anybody for our circumstances. We could, you can when you're a kid, but not as an adult. We got to take accountability for our own lives and the way that they are. And it's about realizing, and some people learn that through painful experiences. I'm just saying, it's nothing new under the sun, but it's almost like someone is self-sabotaging by over analyzing, um, thinking things that, okay, oh, I bet they're doing this. I bet that they're doing that. I bet that so and so is doing this, and so may not even be thinking it. Do you know what I mean? It's like trying to read the minds of others without having any facts. It's like jumping to conclusions and predicting an outcome before it even happens. It's like instead of talking to someone about it or addressing someone about it, something, it's this is self sabotage. It is. It's about forgiveness too. If someone apologizes, like accept their apology. And somebody's like, oh, I bet they're only offering this, or I bet that they're only apologizing because there's this family disaster. It no, somebody actually could be apologetic. I don't know. Repeating cycles. So it's like you're going to repeat. Who's ever doing this is going to repeat this until they learn the lesson. And that's just plain and simple. They're going to have to keep repeating it until they learn it. Okay? Like it's just someone overanalyzing. Like the love is there, but it's like a mirror. Okay, it's mirroring. So guess what? So if we have, for example, abandonment issues, we're going to choose a partner that abandons us until we learn self love. If we, our fear, say, for example, is rejection, we're going to meet somebody that, hell yeah, is going to end up rejecting us. If we have a fear of being cheated on, we're going to attract somebody who is going to do exactly that, etc., etc. It is a form of self sabotage. Somebody is just, every relationship teaches us something. So there really are no mistakes. It's like you learn something from every person, every relationship. You learn something. And a wise person will learn it about themselves. What is it about me that I need to change in order to not be in this situation again? What is it about me that I need to see about myself? Oh my God. Spirit's telling you to have fun. Somebody's doing too much worrying here about an emperor, or this could be an emperor doing far too much worrying. It's like worrying that someone's going to cheat, or worrying that someone's going to do something. It's just, someone's got to learn to trust their intuition. Is this the ego talking? Maybe someone's doing too much struggling here, too much power struggling or something. I don't know. Holding some kind of anger and resentment, and I don't know. Holding on to resentment and anger. Maybe it's over an ex. I don't know. Just something weird going on here. Whether that's working relationships, personal, romantic relationships, it's like they're all a reflection of ourselves. It could be that someone is like projecting their insecurities onto someone else. Like, it could be that someone's doing that to you. I don't know, projecting their insecurities onto you and like making it feel like you're the blame or you're the fault for something when, or vice versa. I don't know. It's like, it's almost like when people find out what your weaknesses are, it's almost like they go to town on it. I don't know why that is. That's been my experience. Soon as people know your vulnerability, and soon as people know where your fear is, that's what they go for. It's just like a magnet, I swear. I swear it is. Like, there is no person on this planet that doesn't have an insecurity issue at some degree. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we all do. Every person that I've ever met. I don't like my nose. I don't like my hair. I don't like my legs. I don't like this about me or that about me. And they might even keep it silent. But people like to dig for those weaknesses, you know? And soon as you tell them what your issue is or what your weakness is, that's when they go for the juggler. Sorry, that's my experience. And that's what I'm here to do. Not just the tarot. Like, I've lived quite a while. I have people in my life that do that. Like, when I talk about past relationships and I say what I did wrong or I say what someone else did wrong, it's like for me to, it's because I'm trying to figure something out. Other people see that as weakness. Other people see that as, well, she admitted she was wrong. Well, she admitted she did this. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh my God. I've had that. You gotta pick and choose who you share your secrets with. And you gotta pick and choose who you share your vulnerabilities with. I'm just saying. Like a good person wouldn't sit there then when you're admitting fault and turn around and use it to screw you over with. But some people do. I'm just saying. That's what I see anyway, Gemini. I see a lot of people doing that. Somebody needs to go out and make time for themselves, and need to go have some more fun in their life. It may not even be you, Gemini. It may be someone around you. They're so over analytical. It's like they drive themselves nuts. They're manifesting illness in their body. They're manifesting some kind of um, something that didn't exist in the first place. It's someone's imagination running wild with them, and it's getting a hold of them, and it's destroying them. Take care.